Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
I'm Gormani Das from the ISKCON Chicago Temple, and I've been asked to say a few things about the Chicago Temple. We were originally in Evanston back in the 70s. It started by the devotees of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. And just a little bit about my background. I come from a Christian background. My mother was a minister. My grandfather, her father, was a Baptist minister. My father studied with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So we studied Islam, we studied Christianity. In high school, I transferred over to Judaism. And at that time, my name was Zurai Shaddai bin Shlomo. I studied with Helen Blavatsky's Theosophical Society. And I finally came to the devotees and got a Back to Godhead magazine. From that point on in my life, all of my questions that I had been searching for have been answered. Not only just answered, but fully explained, because this is what Bhakti Yoga, what we practice, is the science of the soul. This yoga means linking up. We link up our individual souls with the Supreme Soul. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is manifested in this age under the word Krishna. He puts all of his energies and himself in the sound vibration. And so you can be Christian, you can be Muslim, you can be Buddhist, you can be any religion. Chanting this word Krishna will make you a better Christian, Muslim, Baptist, whatever you may be. We're not asking that people have to convert from their religion to ours. It's just that we want to add. And this addition gives us a unique position in life. And that position is that we can stop the cycle of birth and death. No more being born and living a while, reproducing, getting sick, getting old, and doing it all over again. There are 8,400,000 species of life, and we're lucky now that we've come to the human species. And in this human species, we're supposed to end that cycle and go back home, back to Godhead. This is what's called self-realization. You realize who you are. You're not this body. We realize that we have had several bodies before. We've had an embryonic body. We've had infant body. We've had small child body. We've had youth body, a young man body. Now I have an old man's body. All these bodies have changed and gone away. But me, myself, I'm the same on the inside. I am the same. I am the witness. The same thing with my mind. I witness the thoughts that come up in my mind, and I've learned to not to accept them as being me thinking, because the mind carries us with this, it's part of the subtle body. It carries us with our intelligence and our false ego, because we falsely think we're these bodies. We make karmic reactions, and those karmic reactions have to be fulfilled. God fulfills all of our desires, and those desires wrap us up and make us go from one body to another. We can't escape. There's only one way to get out of this, and that is to surrender to God. We surrender to God everything that we do, and especially our will. We have a minute will that we surrender, and we do His will and not our own will. Our own will is dovetailed into His will, and it makes us happy. It's like if you water the root of a tree, the whole tree is nourished. The trunk, the limbs, the leaves, the fruits all get water. So we chant Hare Krishna, and you'll see us in the streets some places, and we distribute Prabhupada's literatures, because these literatures explain this science of the soul. We have a holistic approach to life in which we don't kill animals or eat animals. The methane that comes from the wrong type of living, I won't go to it too deep, but there's a karmic reaction from those that eat meat, that eat those dead bodies, and we should learn that we don't really need them. So this is probably more than enough to say at this time. Thank you, and be blessed. Hare Krishna.